He said, I didn't even see you. Yeah, well, I do that. All right, now I gotta get this room set up for them. For them. Okay, so there we go. Let's go to the beginning. Awesome. And timer before class starts. And we got about what? I want to say 6 minutes. Just say 6. Because if I punch in 6, it's going to go to like 3, 2:34. All right, there we go. Who's calling me? Oh, goodness. Right.
like Mr. Tyler.
Hello, Mr.
Mr.
Perry. How
Tyler.
are you? Hello. What's going on, Mr. Perry?
Mr.
You're
Tyler.
early today.
You hear me?
Yeah, yes. Shirai, what's going on? Can you hear me?
I have to go to Midlothian, Illinois, to DMV. And they close at 5, and it take like an hour to get there.
Your
And I
driver's
missed
license
class
and
today.
stuff? Yeah, okay. You just got to look at the video, Shirai, later. Thank you for telling me, because some students told me that. If you tell me in advance, I can
Mr.
work with you.
Tyler.
Can you hear me? Shirai, can you hear me? But you can't hear me? I'm still saying you
Mr.
can hear me.
Tyler.
Yes, Shirai, can you hear me? I think his speaker is off.
Shout out my mucus. Yeah, you know, that be my slime. Shout out my mucus.
Let's do that.
I can
So I
hear,
know it works.
yes. Can you hear me? Hello? Is this thing gone?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yes.
I have to miss class today. I have to go to Midlothian, Illinois to the DMV to get my ID picture taken. So I'm letting you know. But you cannot hear me. No, I cannot hear you. I will go back and look at a video of your notes when I get home. Because I ain't got shit else to do. I will watch today's video. All right. Thank you for understanding.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Oh my goodness. Little boy's mouth. Jarrell, can you hear me though? Now he got me worried. Mr.
Yeah,
Grader.
yeah, I can hear you.
So he couldn't hear me. Thanks. Okay. I'm like, what's going on? I know everything's working. Boy, messed up my jazz. All right. So he's got to watch the video. Oh, Lord. All right. Let me give you 5 more minutes for everybody to get in here. He is something else, that kid. I'm like, he can't hear me? I should have muted him. I didn't think about it. I was trying to get to the chat and like be like, dude, I've been yelling at you. You can't hear me. All right, so let me get this attendance done. Everybody's gonna start piling in these last 5 minutes. I already know what's gonna happen. It's like watching a cartoon show. They pile in at the last minute. There, see, I talked it up. I just said that, and look what they do. All right, who's this? Edward, welcome to class.
What's up,
All
man?
right. Not much, sir. Not much. We're gonna get started in a moment. You want to size your screens, get into Edsby and Google, so we can get this stuff out the way and enjoy our evenings. So Edward's here. This is okay, and I got Jarrell. Somebody else is coming. Edward. Where's Edward? There he is. All right, who else we got here? Why didn't it save? I clicked on Edward's name, but it didn't turn green. Let's fix this. Okay, it did go. All right, now who's in the room now? Okay, Google, you told me somebody's coming in here, but I don't see them. All right, so 3 more minutes. Basically, one side of your screen, you want to have Edsby up. The other side, oh, Miss Archie, welcome to class. It took a while for her to come in. I don't know. Okay. It said I admitted her, so she's all right. So now it's another student. So everybody should be just logging into Edsby and get to your Google Doc. We're going to start that in a moment. I'm trying to give everybody time to get into it. There's another student. That's Courtney. Okay, I got to look at this list. Courtney Dixon is here. Autumn Hall just arrived. Okay. Where's her name? There it is. Okay, another person. Who's that? It takes 30 seconds to 45 seconds for the student to pop. Oh, Jalen. Okay. Okay, I got Jalen Stuckey. Okay, so far so good. We had 2 more minutes where we're going to start our norms, everybody, in today's assignment. We also have a simulation to do. And I think we're going to do the simulation first, and then I'm going to go through the notes. The reason I can go in reverse, as I did third period, is because I already got the notes. Because I did the problem with the last class. And you guys get the similar problem, but I want to get the simulation out the way. So if you don't remember how to insert documents or insert pictures, you won't have trouble. Let's see here. Did I get everybody? Let's refresh because it doesn't show all the students I selected. It's another student. Who is this?
Mr. Tyler, what's the classroom term of the day and the word of the day?
Oh, look at the title, Edward. Remember, I always say the title has the term in the brackets.
Yeah, I got the term. I mean the word of the day.
The word of the day, I think, was eccentric, sir. Oh, that was Mr. Rush that came in. Okay, so it's not a student. I was like, who came in here? All right, so let me go back to my screen. I think I got the attendance correct. Let me submit this to the office. I'm going to go back and check it. But let me submit this so we can get started.
You said it's called eccentric?
Yeah, X is ECC, ENTRIC, eccentric. I think that's how it's spelled. So you might want to Google that, but that is the word, though. I know that's what it was. It means to be, I guess, what y'all call me sometimes, weird or different. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, well. Like a black guy teaching physics, you don't see that often. It's very eccentric, wouldn't you say? All right, so stop a timer. And we're going to come to this classroom in a moment so you guys can understand it in case you don't have it. Who put something in the chat? Let's see here. Oh, that's Courtney. And let's see, Aaliyah's here. I didn't even see Aaliyah sneak in. Leah, oh goodness. Little ninja. Mims, okay.
You ain't put my local comment in?
I didn't
I hope
see
you
you.
working
I didn't see you till now. I just saw the chat, young lady. We about to start fussing. Anyway, all right. So just as a note, all cameras have to stay on the entire duration of class. If they're not on and I'm calling you, 30 seconds is all you have to respond, and then you'll be ejected. Meaning you can come back tomorrow, but that means it's an absence. So try to stay present. Try to stay on point. We put that in at the same time. Courtney, let me check. Okay, Courtney.
Man, Mr.
He's
Tyler.
like challenge on the play.
Mr. Tyler.
Yeah, Autumn. You're right, Courtney. You're right. He challenged it. You get it. You get it, Courtney. Okay.
So,
All right.
why? I got a question. Why isn't my other quiz grade in? Yeah.
Oh, because I'm giving everybody else time to catch up. Remember, I told you guys all the work in the past, we as staff talked about giving you guys more time to finish up. But since you asked, Autumn, it will be updated tonight. Does that help?
Yeah.
You said what?
I said yeah.
Okay. All right. So because everybody's not caught up, Autumn. That's why I was trying to slow down and give people time.
No,
But
it's cool though. It's cool because I was just wondering why my grade looked a little low.
well, we saw a lot of zeros, so we had to slow down and think about how to get you guys to do your work because we want to have a successful quarter.
Come on now.
Okay. All right. So let me get through the norms, everybody. I'm glad everybody's awake and ready to get this work done.
I'm ready to go the fuck off now.
Aaliyah. Oh, let me mute her. She's not even listening.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
You over there cussing somebody out. There you go, Aaliyah. Thank you. All right. So 5 basic norms. You guys should see what I have on the screen, right? We're going to go down the list. Aaliyah, fortunately, you're going to have to unmute yourself again because I need you to do number 1. And then Autumn is next on 2. Aaliyah, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. No one has the right to hurt another person.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Miss Hall, number 2.
Attention in the classroom are sacred.
Mr. Dixon, number 3.
We'll never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, our family.
Edward, number 4.
Excel Academy of Software Students are a lady or gender.
Thank you, Jalen, number 5.
We take pride in our Soul Academy of Southwest.
Thank you. Mr. Gray, number 1.
We respect the opinions of others.
Awesome. Miss Archie, number 4.
We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers.
And lastly, the lovely Miss Kennard, welcome to class, number 5. Can you read that?
We are here to focus on preparing ourselves to post-secondary endeavors.
Thank you, class. All right, so everybody got points for reading their parts of the norms. That is our culture here at Camelot. All right, so let's get into today's assignment. Before I do, I got to make sure I do attendance again because some people snuck in on me. I got some new students that popped up on the list. Yeah, save. Just want to make sure I get y'all here. So you want to size your screens like mine's in a moment. And we're going to do the simulation first. I'm going to feed you the notes. But if we finish this fast enough, I think we can get out around maybe 3:35, maybe 3:30. We don't know. It just depends on how fast we get our notes done. And then we share out, right? So let me go through the list again of attendance because I see some new names. Kennard is here. Go back. Who else is new? Archie, that's who it was. Okay, I got her. Stucky, that's who it was. Did I get him? Jalen Stucky. Yeah, I did get him. Okay, so I think I got everybody. It was just Kennard, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I think I can continue on.
Hey, y'all.
Who's that?
It's me, Mr. Tyler, folks.
Oh, hey, dude.
What's the word, Mr. Tyler?
You tell me. Are you done with school or are you coming back or what's the deal?
I'm actually on my last year.
Oh, you on your last year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it's good to hear from you, man. Keep your sister on point.
Yeah, I'm finna, it's her birthday today. I'm finna take her out to eat right now.
Okay. Well, let her hurry up and finish the work so she can get out early. Okay. That's cool. Happy birthday, by the way, Miss Kennard. So I'm looking at the chat, and we got a lot of different answers in here. This is awesome. You guys are participating. We're starting to get the hang of the class, huh? So let's start with at 2:45. We got those 2 points from Lee and Courtney. Edward, he's helping us out with what I wanted to read. So Edward, you put it there. Can you at least read everything you put for 25 points? Because that you're on point, dude. I'm gonna use this material here. He's like skipping ahead. Edward, you there?
Synchronous problems need to be completed and ready to present tomorrow in class. Asynchronous problems have to be completed as homework and will be checked tomorrow in class. A potential difference of 24.5 volts is applied to a 157. How you
Ohm.
Resistor?
Mm-hmm.
How much current flows through the resistors? And
Read the
then
last.
when a potential difference of 18.7 volts is applied to a given wire, the wire conducts 0.38 amps of current. When is the resistance of the wire? Hence, solve Ohm's law for resistance.
Thank you, sir. 25 points. Granted. All right, very good. Very good. So everybody, basically, what he just did is, what was he going to go through? Miss Archie said, what was the word of the day? Edward helped her out. That's 5 more for Edward. Thank you. You've been on point. She said, good looks. Jalen said, can you all repost it? We're gonna come back to that, Jalen. But everything he just said, Edward got it straight from the class. So if you come to the class, right, and we get to the assignment, that's why I say you got to have 2 screens set up. You can scroll down to today's assignment, and it's called, who did that? It was Courtney and I think Aaliyah. They posted that, right?
I'll be right back. I'm finna run outside real quick.
Okay, come right back, dear. I'm gonna have to call on you. All right. So okay. So the 2 questions, and I forgot to put 1S and 2A, but the very first question that Edward had put in there after explaining synchronous, that's our in-class problem we're gonna do together, is what he read. And then the second one is your homework problem. Now, I'm gonna give you notes for both, but again, it depends on how swift we go through our notes and you guys take it down to use it and be able to turn this in. Because all the quiz is, so you don't get confused, is your notes with different numbers and seeing if you remember what we did to get the problem accomplished. All right. So if you're taking good notes today, this week is gonna be easy for you. It just depends on how much you're paying attention. All right, so that's where you got the questions from, Jalen. You can get it right from Esby, and these are the 2 questions. But to help you out, I'll post it into the chat one more time, and I'm gonna make sure it says what it's supposed to say. So let me take it from here because it's already edited. Okay, so this is the first question, and this is kind of what we got to put together, guys. So this is the first question.
Can you post that in the chat again?
Now what?
Can you post it in the chat again? I just switched on my phone.
So here's the first question. Okay. The second question is what? Well, here's the second question. Okay, so you need both of those in your document. Now, I'm going to be setting up the document like you guys in one moment. That's your asynchronous. So synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous we do together, meaning I'm gonna be asking you guys to share your screens and show you did some of this in-class work with me. I'm not just typing for my health, right? You guys show me you've been typing with me and taking good notes. The A2A problem is a homework problem. Now, if you were paying attention in class and we get through class, again, you'll have all you need to finish the homework problem and get 100%. Jarrell, you singing to us, brothers. Just mute yourself for a moment. Thank you. Like, what is he humming? All right, so we're going to go through the simulation first because, as you can see, we need pretty much a picture from the simulation. So while you guys are setting up your document, if you're not sure how to do that, go to your Google, right? Make sure you're signed in Gmail. And when you're in Gmail, you're going to go to your Google Apps and go to Docs, okay? So once you get that established, you're going to create a blank document. And that blank document will allow you to create what we usually use for setting up our document. So the first thing, I just want to go over some parameters, is your due now, right? And then you gotta say what today is. And today is the 20th, correct? October 2020. Next, you need to have your header, right? So it's my name. And my name I'm putting, but it's your name you put there, everybody. So just want to be clear on that. Next is the date again. 2020. The period for today is what? Think about it. So we got the last period of the day, right? And what is it called? Intro to Engineering. This is with robotics. That's what you actually see on your transcripts. Everything you guys are learning, the things that engineers have to learn in terms of generating reports, solving complex problems. A lot of them they went to engineering school and you're given the solutions and you literally go there and tackle the problem with your notes. If you were paying attention, you took good notes in class, you're successful in engineering school. Same thing applies here. If you were going there and daydreaming and then teaching moved too fast and you weren't paying attention, you got an F, right? And at IIT, the school I went to, there was no such thing as an F. I think I earned my first E. Because you go through the alphabet, it's A, B, C, D, E, not F. So, it felt kind of bad to get an E in engineering school. It's worse than an F. So anyway, the title was given to us by Aaliyah and I think Courtney, and it's What's the Current, right? Question mark. And then you guys asked about the exit slip portion. So I'm going to fast forward and grab what you guys need. Move this over here. And blow this up so you can see how to create your document. It's 125, it's 150, okay. And then let's bring this up to about 14 so you guys can see it better. All right, cool. And this goes in the middle. It's our title, right? Come down one, exit slip. And I will put in the chat what you need for your exit slip. So let's type this up, right? We have, I'm gonna copy this and put it in the chat for you guys. Because we got to get to our simulation. It's 2:57. We're doing pretty good on time. We might actually get out of here. We got about 30 more minutes left. That's the exit slip, right? Where does that go in the document, if you're wondering? Well, it goes right here. We always do this every day. It's right here where it goes, okay? So you should have what I typed up so far, but the only thing different from what you see on the screen is your name is there, right? So we'll take a couple seconds. Because the next thing is I'm going to put the questions in there. And I put the questions in the chat, so all you got to do is copy them like I'm about to do and put it right in the document. So copy it. I gave it to you. I gave it to you in Edsby. I gave it to you again in the chat. I mean, no reason to be lost if you're doing these steps, right? Okay, and the next one, you need the second question because you got to still do that tonight. Or if you pay attention in class, you'll have the answers and you just type it up and submit it. And you're done. Full credit, right? So it has to be typed the way I've typed it up, everybody. Now, let me see here. Next step is getting you to simulation. So let me grab that for you. You guys work on getting that part done. I want to get the simulation done so we can do our snapshot. or a screenshot. I can saw a snapshot or something about a cell phone. This is called a screenshot because it's actually a screen you're taking a photograph of. So this is the simulation we're going to use for today. Click on that simulation and start it. So you'll be ready to generate your simulation and then take a screenshot of the simulation. All right, does everybody have this on the screen so far done? Because I'm about to change the screen and put the simulation on my screen. So everybody has the header, the title, the exit slip part, and both questions. And please name your document. So on quiz day, you can find it. Everybody got it? All right. So this is the simulation you need to start. Who's got it started so far? You can give me a thumbs up. I'm looking at the cameras. Does everybody pretty much have it started?
I'm back, Mr.
You can
Tyler.
speak up. Welcome back. Go in the chat. You need to start your simulation. We're on that. Thank you. Who's that? Is that Kennard? I think it was a rotating thumbs up. Everybody got it though, right? Okay, so here's the settings, right? What we're doing is voltage is equivalent to I times R. Remember I asked you in the chat about, well, I told you in the exit slip about Ohm's law, right? Leah, what's going on? Oh, I thought she was talking. I thought you was talking to us. She was like yelling. All right, so if we change the voltage, all right, see how the voltage changes by its value decreasing, and then we can increase the voltage and look at what changes with the voltage, the current, right? That's because like we looked at electrons last week, you saw those electrons being pushed through by a potential, which is voltage. What slows these things down in the current I'm talking about is the resistance. So if I change the resistance, that's all it does. I want you guys to think about water going through a pipe, right? So if the pipe is really, really, really huge, really small, the water won't get through. If the resistance of the pipe is opposite, it'll allow it through, meaning there's no resistance, there's no slowdown.
Man, I've been thinking for some goddamn weed for the longest.
You say what, Aaliyah? Girl, mute yourself. Goodness gracious. All right, back to class. Now, so what I want you to take a picture of, she's something else, is with the V and the I and the R balanced a little bit. So here's your settings. I'm gonna give it just about that much voltage because I want to make sure the V is almost the same as the R. So that's about 18.7 milliamps. That's your setting. You have to, on the simulation, make your resistance 193 ohms and your voltage 3.6 volts. All right. Take a moment and set your simulator up so you have that. And then when you're done, take a screenshot. All right. Now I'm going to slow down because last class had a problem with screenshotting and getting the simulator going. So let's take a moment. I'm going to put on the clock 2 hot minutes. Please do the simulator the same way I did with those settings and then take a screenshot. We're going to put that screenshot into our Google Doc. And again, please do this now because we have share outs.
Miss Tyler, can you put the what's it called, the classroom thing?
Oh, you want me to hide the time like that?
No, I'm talking about like what you on right now. Can you put it in a group chat?
Oh, the link to the simulator? Okay,
Yeah.
1 second.
I can't get it to exactly 193.
Get close enough, Edward. Don't get exact. Get close enough, dude. Don't sweat the small stuff. Just get it close enough and then hurry up and take a screenshot, Ed.
All right.
Aaliyah, mute yourself. You always want us to hear what's going on in your house. Goodness, girl, you something else.
You gonna tell us when to put the what's it called in the doc?
You want to do that now? I was giving y'all time to do it. Did you already get your screenshot, Edward?
You said
Yeah,
to
all you gotta
190.
do is just take a picture, right?
Yeah, you take the screenshot. Did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say
Okay.
90?
Gray, you said, I said what?
Say 190.
190, 193, at least 190 something. Yeah. You talking about for the resistor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that you guys got these settings, I'm about to change screen and then show you how to put it into your Google Doc. Make sure your simulator is set up before you, at least close to these same settings, so you can take a screenshot. All right. Can I change screens now?
My resistance was on 191.
That's close enough, Ed. You being a perfectionist, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Take a screenshot, fam. All right. So, goodness gracious. He perfect, trying to be super perfect. All right, so we're gonna put the document in here. Just come down a little bit in between. Go to insert in case you forgot, image, upload from my computer. You should have this screenshot already downloaded. And as the French would say, after you select it, of course, et voila, meaning there you have it. Especially if they drop off some food in front of you when I was in Switzerland. They're like, et voila. I'm like, what? Here's your food, sir. Oh, okay. I thought he was cussing me out or something. I didn't know. He broke it down. He broke it down for me. I was having a Chicago moment. I didn't understand. I got it now. But let's bring this down. Gray, you a trip. Let's bring this down, and we got the screenshot we needed from simulation, right? So now we can work on the problem, and this is what I want you guys to have at the forefront of your mind while you're working on this. So the problem makes sense. It's not just something you're doing mathematically. This is an actual real world concept that you get paid for, to be able to change out circuits and fix people's electrical devices. This is at the basis of a circuit breaker in your house. All right, so let's go through the mathematics, right? You need some initial notes. I'm gonna put the notes on the screen and I'll put them in the chat so we can make sure you have all of it, because I still want to talk about both problems. So I'm gonna move a little fast, but hopefully you guys can keep up. I'll give you about 2 minutes to capture the notes I'm putting in the chat each time. This is to keep up and make sure things are going. All right, so first, because I know you guys have had a long day, that's why I'm doing it quick. I'm trying to be nice. All these periods on the last period, it's got to be tough. I remember when I was in engineering school, it was hard on me.
Mr. Tyler, so what do you want us to do? Hold on, I'm confused with the numbers.
So I gave you the screenshot, right? You got the simulator? You took the screenshot?
No, not yet. I'm trying to put it on the exact number. So you want us to get 100?
No, you can get close to the number. That's what Edward's asking. So just close enough, Aaliyah, to those settings.
So you want it to 129 or 190? Which one?
You can do 129. You talking about this, right? So my picture, do it for these settings. That's a picture from last class, you guys. So that's the wrong picture. But very good question, Lee. I didn't want you to get confused. So 193, those are the settings. 193 for resistance, 3.6 for voltage, and 18.7. Close enough for current. I hear you adjusting over there. Did everybody else get the first set of notes I put in the chat? So while she's doing that, I'm gonna put this in here and show you how it should look in your document. Right? So it should look like that.
Mr. Tyler, what if I can't get it on 129?
Get close enough, young lady. Goodness gracious. Okay. So you got to get it to just get close enough. So that's 125. Are you doing 193 or are you doing the 120?
120.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go here and just leave it there. Yes. Who had a question?
The closest I'm getting is 150.
Dude, okay. Did you set up your current? I mean, I'm sorry. You said
the closest I'm getting is 150.
150 for the resistance, Courtney?
Yeah.
Okay. So use the 150, Courtney, because we got to move on. Get close enough, guys. Y'all being trying to be precise. This is just to show you something. Y'all try to get it exactly right. That's pretty impressive, but just, we got notes. We got more to do, y'all. Y'all can play with that. It's free service. So, but did you get these next set of notes for the rest? I'm trying to keep you guys on track. Because I'm about to post the next set of notes. Did you put them in your Google Docs so you can get this problem started? Okay. Thank you, Miss Archie, for responding. I just didn't want y'all to get lost and miss something. So I'm going to move on to the next part of the notes. Aaliyah, can you read what's in the chat for me?
What's in the chat?
Oh, see, that's why I asked that question.
I can see it. Only
Oh,
I
okay.
see that Kanisha. Sorry,
Not what Miss Archie said, but what I posted prior. You see where it says Ohm's law?
Okay, Ohm's law, voltage, current, resistance, volts. What's
Girl, you're
AMP?
skipping over mathematical. Slow down. Voltage is equal to
Voltage equal current and resistance.
multiplied.
Multiply. I'm sorry. Volts
Go on.
equal amps and times. What's
There you
called
go.
ohms?
Times, yep. Times ohms.
V equals I times R.
Thank you, Miss Lady, for getting that correct. Okay. So yeah, I want everybody to understand those initial notes because that last part, V equals IR, or V times R multiplied by R, so that star means it is your Ohm's law. Hint, hint, right? But I want you to find the actual definition in Webster's for Ohm's law. Don't just give me the V equals IR for your term of the day. Explain it. Next set of notes. Let's gather those real quick for you. So known values, it comes straight from the problem. And here's why I use guys was dealing with 157 and 129. We was getting close. I was showing you how it works. So here's the next set of notes for you. And then on the screen, you have to look and see if you editing the notes the same way I did to get full credit. Okay. So take a moment. I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the screen and edit that into your document. So far, you should have everything we started with because we're going to share out in a minute. So we got like a minute left. Do y'all have it, or you still need a little more time? Because I was about to go to the next steps. Okay. Aaliyah like left left the microphone going. This girl trip. All right, so I guess you guys have it. While you're doing that and editing, I'm gonna put the next portion of notes in the chat, and that is where are we at? That's here. I'm gonna put that over here in the chat though. So there's a strategy to do this. And we have to use what we know about Ohm's law to solve for current. So let me go through it before I put it in the chat so you'll understand what you're reading. Okay. So this is basically taken from last period, but you get the gist. This is a simulator we went through. And what we're trying to understand is, let's go back to the question. Oh, the timer. I knew it was coming. I knew the timer was about to come at me. So basically, in this problem that was read earlier, a potential difference, that's our voltage, that's V, is applied to a 157 ohm resistor, that's R. How much current flows through? Current is I, by the way. How much current flows through the resistor? So you have to use this equation, V equals IR, to solve for the current. So here's your next set of notes. Strategy. Solve for the current I using algebra. I is our unknown value. That's what the question's asking us. V is a value the question gave us, and so is resistance, R. All right, so let's go down to here. Now, I put it again because I want you guys to remember and have this in your mind what's happening. Question? Oh, that's Aaliyah. Aaliyah, did you have a question, or are you just, again, talking to us and the house?
Oh, I'm talking to myself. My bad.
Mute yourself, young lady.
Us in the house.
I mean, I heard her talking to somebody, but it wasn't me. V equals IR, right? We're solving for using algebra. And if you understand algebra's supreme rule, it is what you do to one side, you have to ultimately do to the other side. Okay. So we have voltage in this section right here. You see the red R here and the red R there. That's because I divided by the resistance on both sides of the equation. Now I can cancel out things because R divided by R, just like me saying Jarrell divided by Jarrell, that equals 1. All right, a lot of students always say me. I'd be like, no, that's not right though. You're missing the mathematical symbolic reasoning behind it. And every time I ask a student that question, they'd be like, me. I'd be like, no, it's 1. Because if I ask, let's see if anybody's listening. Edward, what is Edward divided by Edward equal to? I'll give him 10 points if he gets it right. No. See, I just proved my point. Goodness gracious. All right. So it is 1, ladies and gentlemen. It is 1, Edward. Oh, goodness.
That ain't the same thing?
No, sir. It's okay, though. You'll have another shot at it tomorrow. So that's all I'm saying here. R divided by R is 1. That's why it disappears, guys. And people are forgetting to cross things out because it shows you understand what crosses out in algebra. This is a cross cancellation, by the way, for most students who have had this in elementary school. And it'll show up on the SATs too, by the way. Okay, so I equals, current is now equal to V divided by R. Because we cross out the resistances and left just the I here. I times 1 is then 1. If I said Edward times 1, that would be Edward. But Edward divided by Edward, that's just 1. All right, so now we put the current in. It's 24.5 volts. That's divided by 157 ohms. We just put the numbers in from above and the known values I gave you. All right, so now we're going to cross out volts and ohms, right? Because volts divided by ohms, when you do that, you get amps or current. Remember I showed you how electrons are carried in the battery? It's the same situation here. So now you have I equals 24.5 divided by 157 amps. Well, that yields, if you're using a calculator online like Math Papa, or you can use Google too. But let's see, Math Papa. Let's see if I can pull it up for you guys. You might need it for the second problem. Second problem, I didn't calculate everything all the way out. I was like, I gotta do some of the work. Hold on. So this is a tool you should have bookmarked. It helps you out on the quiz, and any math problem I'm throwing at you, you can use it. And I think it's also still free on cell phones. Symbolab is one I want to use, but it charges for some reason. So I don't know. But this should be free on your phone. So try it out, save it. It's a good calculator resource or engineering tool, online engineering tool, I should say. All right, so let's go back to this, right? So you guys need the notes. Just wanted to discuss what you're looking at, and I do that because you can always go back to the video and be like, I don't understand what he's talking about, or me, and you could basically review the video. So there it is in the chat, the strategy part. I'm gonna scroll up or scroll down. Let me move this down so you see it. There we go. And then so all this right here is how you edit what's in the chat. Remember to cross out the right terms, everybody. So I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to do that. And then I'm gonna do a share out, and then I'm gonna try to give you guys notes on how to do the homework problem for tonight. Take your time, get the notes over to the document now, everybody. Don't daydream. Don't, be talking to your friend. You be like, oh, I was tweaking, or I messed up. It was like, all right, well, you messed your grade up. So please get the notes right now. Okay, so I got to call them back. Goodness gracious. Oh, my microphone is on. Okay, so we're at the point where everybody should have the same notes almost, right? I hope. Okay, so let's look at this. And the second problem, I just want to cover this real quickly before we do share outs. Make sure I get to it because it's 3:21. And I do want to try to give you at least 5 minutes to, leave early because we got to do share outs. But let's get some of the homework problem done too, because a lot of people are not turning in the asynchronous work. And when I go through the grade book and I look at things that, CPS asking me, well, what about that asynchronous work, Mike? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. They don't finish that part. They just do the part I did with them. So let's do some of it together because eventually on that quiz day, some of those asynchronous problems will pop up. I'm warning you guys. So don't just be expecting the synchronous problems. This Friday, the asynchronous problems will creep up to haunt you. So please work on them. Let's work through this together right quick. So this problem, I'm just going to start parsing you the notes. But if it shows up, you'll at least have some idea on how to handle it. So what do we use here? We use an Ohm's law again. Okay. Now to use Ohm's law with this, the last class figured it out, and this was for extra credit. I think it was Mr. Valdez. I got to give him kudos for that. But he continued the calculation here. Let me put this in the chat for you guys as well. Okay. Now in this problem, you got to first understand Ohm's law is used. Then secondly, you have your known and unknown values. You got to set that up first when you're thinking about this problem. All right. Trying to have you guys think like engineers. Next, you have to do the algebra to get R by itself. So does anybody know how to do that for 20 points? How would I do that? Who can type in the steps to finish that part off? You see strategy, solve for. Okay, Courtney. Well, that's the start, Courtney. That's the same thing I put, but how do we get R by itself? Using algebra. Who knows how to do that? Our algebra skills. So nobody wants the 20 points, huh? So I should just do it for you guys or no? Let me know. We're at this point of the problem. I want nobody getting confused. We're at this point of the problem. We got to get R by itself. So if I took this equation, right? Trying to give y'all a chance to try it out. I was like, oh, some people don't like doing the math, be putting on the spot. Well, okay, hold on. Wait. What'd you say? Divide on both sides, Courtney. Okay, that's good, Courtney. Dividing on both sides. Yes. Okay, y'all learning. All right. So divide what on both sides, everybody? Y'all so close. That's all I need y'all to do. Divide what on both sides? Y'all so close. I. That was Kennard. Very good. I think she meant current, right? So let's do that. Okay, so these are changes. Hope everybody saw what she just did. Just did a little bit of algebra. Okay, so make this red. There we go. And then this red. I put parentheses around it because we're going to divide this product. That's what it is. It's a multiplication practice. And the reason we do that is because the opposite of multiplication is division. Parentheses I, as Ms. Kennard noted, and Courtney was alluding to. She just got it in there faster. Right. So this is what you do on this side of the equation, but you got to do something on the other side of the equation too. So if you do to one side, you got to do to the other, right? That's the whole premise of algebra. Okay, so we're gonna take this, put it on the workbench, and keep working on it. So what cancels? Remember I said that thing about Edward? I was like, hey, Edward, what is Edward divided by Edward? Edward, what is that equal to? Let's see if he's listening. He's not there? Okay. Well, who knows what Edward divided?
One.
Oh, Courtney said it, 1. So that is why, thank you, Courtney, this crosses out, right? I divided by
Technically, it's Edward Courtney's technically.
It's 1.
It's 1 mathematically. I didn't know Rush was going to say that. So we're going to cross this out. And you're going to take this I with us, right? Because we divided them out. And so when they cross out, you get what is called 1 times R now. And that's just R. So anything times 1 is itself. All right. So Bernard helped us finish the homework problem off almost. All right. So we can clean this up, right? R looks like it's all by itself because those are striked out or crossed out. So I'm going to clean this up and rewrite it because that's just like how scientists like to do it. They like to read left to right. So R equals, I was told about this in graduate school. Like, okay. So basically now all you guys got to do is put in what each value equals, right? So voltage, and I'm going to stop here because I want you to finish the problem off, right? So what is our voltage? Let's look above, right? The known and unknowns. When we look at the problem, it said potential difference. Now you notice your battery source. That's 18.7 volts. That's what V is equal to. Current is 0.38 amps. That's what we saw in this system earlier. All right, so we put that there in our known values. That's what the problem gave us. Our resistance, it says, hey, find the resistance. And what we did is you use algebra to find R in Ohm's law. Okay, so again, that was a recap, 18.7 volts. Parentheses divided by what? Oh, I, and that was 0.38 amps. And don't panic. I'm going to put this stuff in the notes so you can use it, but you have to have it edit the same way because I'm almost through with it. Okay, so now things cancel out because when you have volts divided by amps, you get something called ohms, right? So let's make sure that's known. When you do this process, this crosses out. And this crosses out now because you just set them up that way. And I'm kind of telling my age, but there's something called Voltron when I was a kid. It was like when we form together, we form like Voltron. So they just make, I don't want to make it too many notes for you guys. They make what is called ohms. Okay. That's what we were looking for here. Resistance is equal to some number in ohms, and we're almost through with it. So let's clean this up and calculate it. All right. I gotta slow down because last period I almost did the answer for them. I gotta slow down because I want y'all to try to calculate it for yourself. Okay, so your final answer is dependent upon you finishing that off. It'll be some number in ohms. It is 328. All right. Oh, what do you say? Reverse it. Reverse it. 24.5. Huh? What do you mean, sir? What's 24.5, Courtney? Oh, well, well, I see what you're saying. You're not using 24.5 anymore according because it's 18.7 now, right? This is the homework problem I was showing you guys how to do. So, does anybody need me to scroll up or down? Because this is the point where we're going to share out. Do you have it? Are you ready to share? Because if you have something to share, you might be leaving a little early. If you don't, I want to stay and get it corrected. You say what, Miss Kennard?
Scroll down.
To here?
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody else? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, and then we're gonna do share outs. Okay, so that'll give you time. Let's do 3 minutes. Give you time to catch up, get it typed up, and have something to share. All right. 3 minutes. I'll be sitting here. You can tell me to scroll up or scroll down. But in 3 minutes, I need you guys to share out so I can start marking off who gets the in-class points.
Mr. Tyler, did you put it on the inside the group chat?
Which portion, Aaliyah? Let me see here. That's a great question.
The strategy style for
I
all.
did not, dear. Okay, wait. So what did I put so far? Oh, let me grab. I didn't put what I just typed in there, right, Aaliyah? Mm. Yeah, that was kind of horrible of me. 1 second. That was not the intention, you all. My bad. All right. How about now? Does that part help, or am I missing something? I'm missing the known and unknown values, y'all. Hold on. You didn't? Did y'all get this part? Let me see here.
You posted the unknown and unknown values. It's in the chat.
Okay. Y'all, I did. I had to scroll up. Okay. Well, okay. This is the part y'all missed, I think. Yeah. This is the only part y'all missed. Okay. Does that help? Oh, who did that? Edward. Thank you, Edward. My man. He said this. You already did that. Okay. Y'all probably was waiting on that part, huh? My bad. I was trying to make sure I could scroll up and see it, but I forgot to put the notes in there. So you guys still need to, you're not done with it. You got to calculate that final answer. If y'all send me this back with the wrong answer, I'm going to be really irritated with you. Take your time. I'm going to be really, really irritated. Like, I gave them all the steps. They still got it wrong. Like, how? How does that work?
Only thing we got to do is just put it in the calculator, right?
Yeah, well, you use Google or Math Papa. That's really all you got to do. But this is don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. This is what you need to do on quiz days. Like you're not going to have the same numbers, so you guys are going to have to set this up and have those notes. So it's an easy day for you. All right. So it was 3:32. We got here 3:40. Is anybody ready to share, or do we just want to wait until 3:40?
Wait till 3:40.
Okay, Leah, fine. So I'm gonna leave this going, and you let me know if I scroll up or down, or if you're missing something. Because it's possible. The reason I leave this little time here, guys, you turn it in, and you ain't got to worry about it till 8 p.m. You do it now. If you don't know how to turn it into ESB, let me know. I'll show you that. But get it out the way so you can have a good evening. I don't want you coming into class tomorrow mad at me because you didn't turn in the work that I showed you how to do. Do it now. Those that want to leave early, that's up to you, but you got to share something. Otherwise, stay. All right. Well, let me stop this timer. You can go ahead and start sharing then, sir. Edward said, I got stuff to do. Now you sharing this, Edward, just make sure you hurry up and turn around and submit it too. You know how to download it and stuff and put it in ESB?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Can you open that up some? Because it's hard to see what you wrote there. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. It looks like you got a lot, dude. That's awesome. Okay. You got to calculate that final answer? You still at the question mark. All right. You good, though, but you can leave. I'll see you tomorrow. Turn that in by 8 at least, sir, or right after you off class. Don't forget. All right. So you can stop presenting. Anybody else want to present?
Me.
Who's me? I can't see me. Hold on. Let me go to people. That's who?
My
Who said
kid.
me? My kid. Go ahead. Oh, Aaliyah is twice on here for some reason. I don't know. But go ahead, Miss Kennard. You have something to present, you can leave a little early. See if you was keeping up. Let's see here. Oh, okay. She's got it organized too. Okay. And you put the colors in there. Okay, you've been keeping up. You finished the answer off. Okay, cool. I'll see you tomorrow. Pretty good job, Miss Kennard. And enjoy your birthday, by the way. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right. Who's next? Anybody feeling courageous or courage?
Me.
Who's me? Oh, it's Gray. Go ahead. Step to the plate. Okay. Oh,
Can I
Courtney
go
jumped in
next
front of
after
you,
Courtney?
Broham. Dang. Courtney, you just gonna bulldog your way in here? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I got both of y'all leave y'all screens up because I can see both now. Wow, it's amazing. Yeah.
Can I go next after them?
Hold on. Let me finish up with them, and then yes. Okay. Okay. I didn't see your image, Gray, but you did. Oh, that you knew I was about to ask you about that young man. Okay. All right. All right. Make sure you get that in your document somehow, or it's sent to me, sir. Okay. No, I just want you. Okay. You proved your point, sir. I'll see you tomorrow. Turn the work in, brother. Turn it in, though. You just showing me this. And look, on every video I did it. You didn't turn it in, though, fam. Turn it in. I'll see you tomorrow. Who was it? Courtney? Did you get a chance to share? Yeah, Courtney left. I saw his screen briefly, but I know he did it. Let's see here. Who was it? Leah? Who wanted to go next?
Yeah.
I thought that was who I heard. Okay. I'm coming around, so the rest of y'all, it's 3:35. You got something to share, you can leave at this time if you share first. But get your stuff ready. Otherwise, we'll be sitting here until 3:40 to give you time to get stuff done a lot of time. Aaliyah, what's happening over there? I just see the top of your head. You presenting or what's happening?
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm sorry.
Oh, I knew you was doing something else. There you go. Okay, you like showing it from your phone, and I'm like, why don't you just do it on your laptop? Yeah, turn that on and turn it sideways. Turn it sideways, Aaliyah. There you go. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you've been working on it. So you typing it up, Leah, you typing it up on your computer and then you just pull it up on your phone. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Smart butt. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Make sure you turn it all in tonight, though. Seriously. See you tomorrow. Who's left? We got Archie, we have Stucky and Autumn. Who wants Autumn jump right in there? Okay,
Miss
Autumn.
Top, I could leave now.
Yeah, I just said that, Leah. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
All right, scroll down, Autumn. Okay, yeah. That's what I was looking for, Autumn. Okay. Autumn, did you get that? You got the exit slip. I saw it. You got to put the definitions in there and calculate that final answer. See you tomorrow, Miss Hall. Turn in by 8.
Okay.
So Miss Archie, Mr. Stucky, who would like to share out first? Are you guys there? Jalen. Oh, okay. There he is. Okay, it's just okay. You got some stuff started. I can't see what you got over there. You got to expand it a little bit. I see. Yeah, I see the tabs. What? So where's your document at? Oh, okay. Oh, you using Microsoft Word? Okay. All right, brother. You upgraded. All right. I was using the free version. All right. So you got all the notes? Like where are the notes at in between? For the oh. Okay.
They're kind of small, but I'm trying to make them bigger, add more notes.
Do your stuff.
Okay.
All right.
So what I'll do is I'll leave the transcripts of all the notes in ESV, and you can pull that up. But you got to put all those notes in there, though. So I'm like, you're missing some things. All right. So that's all I wanted to see. But yeah, you got the notes there. But are you gonna copy them? But they'll be in the transcripts too. Like there'll be a document that in there. So and you got the video too. So just finish that up by 8, dude, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Miss Archie, are you ready to present? It's 3:39. Are you there? This is for in-class points only. Are you able to get anything accomplished? Kanasia, are you there? Oh, she's presenting. Oh, okay. You must have been focused on something else. Yeah, you got a lot done, I see. Okay. Okay. Just make sure you turn in, Miss Archie. I'll see you tomorrow, dear. 8 p.m. You have a great day. Oh, okay. All right, Rush. I will see you in the morning, sir.